All right, what's up, peeps? This is me, Dr. Kyle. Let's talk about a very influential bone and joint in your foot that has a big role with arch stability. But first, I want to talk about Vicky's shoes, man. Space hippies. Ooh, these things are tight. The navicular bone can be found in the medial part of your foot, behind the navicular tubercle, which is this guy right here. And this is the navicular bone that plays a role with arch stability. A very influential muscle that comes from the medial part of your shin, called your posterior tibialis. Comes down like this, behind your medial malleolus, and it kicks to the undersurface of your navicular and other tarsal bones. That has a role with arch stability. And your navicular is just a key player with that. So we as clinicians do an assessment to see how the navicular is moving, where it's oriented, and how it's looking, and if it's tender or anything. So the navicular bone, you find the navicular tubercle right here on the medial side of the arch in your foot, a little bit of plantar flexion, and you can mobilize the navicular bone like this to kind of see how it's mobilizing, how it's moving. So another way to check mobilization of your navicular is grabbing one side with the navicular bone like this and the talus on the other side and mobilizing back and forth to see how well the navicular moves with the talus. Okay, the next step would be to mobilize the navicular against the first cuneiform, which is down here a little bit lower, more distal. Right hand, the first cuneiform, the left hand on the navicular bone, and mobilize back and forth to kind of see the mobility assessment between the navicular bone and the first cuneiform. That's a great way you can mobilize and see the assessment of joint mobility for the navicular and the foot. That plays a crucial role with arch stability. Next time I'm going to show you a great arch stability exercise and awareness to improve better dynamic arch stability in your feet.